Somewhere in the near future, the sound of motorcycles as we know it might completely change. Not just evolve, but transform into something entirely new. Imagine a machine that carries the spirit of a legendary performance heritage, but reimagined for an electric world. A bike that looks aggressive, futuristic, and powerful enough to challenge everything we know about superbikes today. But here's the interesting part. This machine has never been officially revealed. It has no confirmed launch date, no production announcement, and yet, it has already started creating curiosity across the motorcycle world. Because when you combine legacy engineering thinking with electric innovation, you don't just get another bike. You get a concept that sparks imagination. Welcome back to RevRider. If you're new here, this is where we explore the most exciting future motorcycles, hidden concepts, and next-generation machines before they hit the streets. And if you're already part of this community, you already know we don't just talk about bikes, we talk about the future of riding itself. Now let's dive in. Over the years, certain engine configurations have become iconic. One of the most respected among them is the V4 layout, known for its balance, smooth power delivery, and performance character. It's a format that has shaped some of the most legendary machines in motorcycle history. Now, imagine taking that identity and completely rebuilding it for an electric future. No fuel tank, no combustion, no traditional engine noise. Instead, instant torque, silent power delivery, and digital precision. But the real question is, can an electric machine still carry the emotional character that riders love about performance bikes? This is where the idea becomes interesting. A concept like the Honda V4 electric superbike would not simply replace a petrol engine with a battery. It would aim to recreate the feeling of performance. The rise, the response, the intensity, all digitally tuned to give riders a familiar emotional experience in a completely new format. Instead of a traditional power band, you would have adaptive power mapping. Instead of mechanical vibration, you would have controlled feedback systems. And instead of predictable acceleration, you could have intelligent torque delivery that adjusts based on riding style. Think about that for a moment. A motorcycle that doesn't just react, but adapts. From a design perspective, removing the constraints of a combustion engine allows engineers to rethink everything. The frame can be more compact, the center of gravity can be lower, and aerodynamics can be pushed further than ever before. The result is a machine that looks more like a piece of advanced engineering art than a traditional motorcycle. Sharp lines, aggressive posture, minimal bodywork, and a design language that screams performance even when the bike is standing still. And then comes the experience. Electric motorcycles often divide riders because of one key thing: sound. Traditional bikes have emotional audio feedback, while electric machines are silent. But in future concepts like this, manufacturers could introduce artificial sound design, not just noise, but a crafted audio signature that reacts to throttle input and speed. This could allow the bike to maintain emotional engagement without losing electric efficiency. Performance-wise, if a machine like this ever becomes real, it would likely compete with today's top-tier superbikes. Instant torque means acceleration would be extremely aggressive, potentially outperforming traditional engines in real-world conditions. But the real focus wouldn't just be speed, it would be control, precision, and adaptability. Advanced traction systems, AI-assisted riding modes, and smart energy management could turn the bike into something far more intelligent than anything we've seen before. But it's important to be clear. As of now, there is no official Honda production model like this. No confirmed release. No verificadas especificações. This is purely a conceptual vision based on where motorcycle technology is heading. And that's exactly why it matters. Because concepts like this are not about what exists today, they're about what could exist tomorrow. They push imagination forward. They shape expectations. And sometimes, they even influence the direction of future real-world designs. So the real question is not whether this bike exists. The real question is, if it did exist, would riders be ready to embrace it? Because the future of motorcycling might not be about louder engines or bigger displacement anymore. It might be about intelligence, efficiency, and completely new ways of experiencing speed. And if that future arrives sooner than expected, it will change everything. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to stay connected with RevWriter, because this is where we explore what's coming next before the world sees it. Until then, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.